Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Oracle Tarot, and this is Scorpio's mid-month Magic and Manifestation check-in for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month readings, as well as the new moon and the full moon readings that I also offer here at Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there's moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you might hear or see within your mind's eye or within yourself. You might smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up. This is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. So we're not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. And it's a lot of ways in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right, thank you. So we have the Hermit, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. And at the bottom, we have the 5 of Swords. So, mid-February to mid-March, you are feeling a little bit more isolated than usual. You're spending a lot of... the phrase me time is coming to mind. So you're really kind of... nurturing yourself, spending a lot of time on your inner landscape, perhaps doing some meditation and things like this. But you're really seeking this inner guidance at this time. It seems to be quite important for you. So and then we have the High Priestess. So you are receiving these spiritual insights in this time of kind of solitude. I don't feel like you are 24 hours a day. I don't feel like you are completely alone, but you're definitely kind of prioritizing this me time here. And you are discovering things that you may not have known about yourself because you have this time to kind of like just sit with yourself. It does appear that in this me time, you are digging into sacred knowledge, sacred scriptures, things like this. This can be a little bit different for everybody, but you're really getting into whatever spiritual kind of practice, spiritual kind of literature. You're making this me time essentially about this aspect of the me. But because of that, there are some abilities that are kind of bubbling up because of this. A lot of it has to do with intuition. Excuse me. And then we have the Page of Swords. So I do feel like you are emerging out of this. Probably by the end of February, you are emerging out of this hermit mode. And as you do, you're really more embodying this high priestess kind of energy here. And because of what you've learned, because of this me time, you're now able to communicate your truth in a more authentic way. You're finding new ways to communicate that may have nothing to do with verbal interaction here. And again, you are, even as you emerge from the hermit mode, your studies continue. And I almost feel like it's like as you emerge from the hermit mode, it's like this drive to learn more and take in more information becomes heightened. So it is really a big like inner learning and kind of study time for you in a lot of ways. At the bottom, we have the Five of Swords. So, and this kind of feels like an internal conflict, and this is why this time to yourself is important, this me time. And for some of you, this feels like a small percentage. You may have been dealing with some situation or people that were either trying to draw you into conflict, or you just felt this conflict energy when you are around them. But you are walking away from this. You're taking the high road by doing this. So you are walking away from conflict, but also know as you walk away from this conflict, you're also walking away from the defeat that would be there if you were to engage. So by not engaging, you're able to embark on this new studious leg of your journey. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, and at the bottom we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you are utilizing what you have available to you. So these are... this me time is definitely, you are what you have available to you at any moment, any given moment. But it's like whatever this spiritual literature is that you're taking in, I don't feel like you have to reach too far to find these things. Most likely these are things that are on your bookshelf, and maybe they have been on your bookshelf for a couple of years and you bought it and you have yet to have flipped through it. And now would be a good time to perhaps flip through some of those that are calling to you. But this is saying that everything that you need is right there within arm's reach, or even closer. And it's like what you really have, and I don't feel like you see it all the way yet, is like what you have available to you is this Ace of Pentacles, and this is a gift that is coming from the divine here. So this is this abundance that, and this is this inner abundance that you're finding here within yourself, and that you're not having to look outside of yourself for this abundance, but receiving this in this way allows you to continue forward on your journey. And this is kind of where you emerge. So whatever you discover in this hermit mode is of great importance and is exactly what you need to continue forward with strength. And we have the Strength card here. So moving forward with a lot more confidence after this. There was something that needed to be cleaned out, cleared out. There's some inner debris taking place, perhaps some blockages. But moving forward, you are moving forward with a lot of confidence. But whatever you discovered here, and this is this pentacle, is either a new way or a different way where you realize that if you do X, Y, Z, you have a greater influence and persuasion over your reality. So this is quite a gift, and this isn't something outside of yourself. This is within you already, but it takes this going within to kind of find it. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. So in this past situation, this conflict of the past, you may have been giving of yourself to these people or this situation, and now that you are kind of pulling away from that because it doesn't feel right, whatever it is, now the card reads as conflict, but it's this tension. You feel this tension around this person or in this situation that you have been giving to, and as you realize, like, oh, I should not be here, you kind of turn and walk away. And that's really when this person wants conflict with you, is because you've taken your energy away from them, which you have a very potent energy here. So that's of great value. But this is yours. This is for you to reap the harvest of. And they have been planning on reaping that harvest that you've been working on. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. No, too many. The Queen of Discs right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. All right, 2 more, please. Thank you. Ace of Wands. 1 more. Ace of Wands right underneath the Ace of Pentacles. And the 5 of Swords again. Interesting. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups. We have all 3 aces out on the table at the moment. All right. So we have the Queen of Discs, the Queen of Pentacles again. So again, you are utilizing what you have at hand, because it is actually this that is the juice of whatever. This is the juice of your manifestation here, what you're receiving in this time alone. So this is repeating again. So we have this utilizing what you have at hand here, and the the Ace of Wands. So by doing this, this does create a lot of growth, a lot of this inner fire taking place for you. But whatever you discover here really lights this fire of inspiration underneath you to where you whatever you started here, you continue doing it. Something's realized, something takes place, and you're like, ooh, that works. That hits the spot. That's whatever that is for you. There's definitely this fire of inspiration lit. And then we have The Five of Swords again. So this is the right inspiration needed, the right fire underneath you to cause you to walk away from this situation. And this is a redirection away from this because the divine, the spirit, the ancestors know that this person's plan the whole time was to wait until you have cultivated and reaped your harvest, and then they were just going to take your harvest. Under the guise of, we did this together and now we're going to share in this. Their plan was to take it. So this is necessary to cause this redirection away from this. And at the bottom we have the Ace of Cups. So we have these three divine gifts coming in. Abundance, growth, and love. This compassion, which I feel like in part this is what you discover. At least this is one of these internal things that you discover, is this love and compassion for yourself. Because you have this moment to realize who and what you are underneath these cloaks, underneath these garments and these masks that we wear during our day-to-day life. And this really allows you to, this is very healing. And to walk away from this is also very healing. But this allows this space for you to really love yourself. And so this is what you're carrying with you as you move forward, these gifts of the divine. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. All right. All right, we got the 6 of Cups. So yeah, this is speaking about this person here. All right. So we have the 6 of Chalices, 6 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Knave of Wands. So as you begin to move forward and you're in this kind of time to yourself, you are having nostalgic feelings about this person. Not everything about being with this person was bad. This strikes me as a very charming individual on the surface. So you do have these fond memories of the past. But the 6 of Cups traditionally is saying, don't go back. Don't go back. There is kind of this pull that you could go back. But if you go back, you're going to miss this. You're going to miss this if you go back. Because back here, even though you do have some fond memories, you feel this inner tension around this person that is you just cannot shake. And this has really left you feeling out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. Perhaps this may even be having some effect on your physical well-being, your health. So it's kind of like you are walking away. And initially, as you walk away, you still feel this cold chill. Because, as most of us do, we want relationship. We want that closeness, or we want to feel part of a community or part of a something included. So this is kind of you looking back over here as they look over at you with this smirk on their face. But this person is not smirking. And the spirit guides are saying, go, go, keep going, keep going. Don't go back, keep going. Because we have the Seven of Swords here. So this is someone who is being very deceptive. And they really felt like they were going to get away with this. So this is definitely somebody who is coming very tricky. If you're in a business situation, they may be cooking the books in their favor. There's definitely some underhanded, sneaky, deceptive behavior from this person. You're also kind of looking back at that also. So you're having these fond, nostalgic memories, but also looking back on how they were trying to get one over on you. And at the bottom we have the Knave. Why was this stuck? The Knave of Wands, or the Page of Wands, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So moving forward, if you can get out from underneath this, which I feel like you are, the reading is indicating as such, that you do find freedom from this energy, and you move forward having you basically have endless potential as you move forward. This, realizing that everything you need is within you. That is a big thing. But you are embarking on this new path. This new path of inner study, and this new path of esoteric or occult study, spiritual study, which I feel like this study is something you have been kind of doing for a while, and you may have set it down for a bit. And so now you are picking it up and with full force. Like I said, you have this fire lit to consume information here. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see if I can find all those. All right. Oh man, that one is really down there. All right. So we have the Chariot, the Lovers, and in this deck they have the Element of Cups. So this, the Element of Cups represents all of the energy of the cups. And then at the bottom we have the Empress. So we have the Chariot card. So like I said, you definitely have this fire underneath you, to this drive forward. You are embarking on this new journey here. You're overcoming these, some of them are internal obstacles, some of them are external obstacles, but you are overcoming them with this determination. And there is this kind of a fire to move forward, and to really go out on your own is on this card. As I see it, is like this person is about to embark on their college career, their college journey. They have their whole car packed up. They're moving to the other side of the country, and their brother and their dad just helped them pack up, and they are ready to go and go at it alone here. So you're done with this team. You're ready to embark on it alone. And here we have the Lovers card here. So you are at a crossroads here. You're really seeing what option you're in harmony with or which one you align with. You're definitely not in harmony with where you've been, because when you're in this situation or around this person, you feel this tension. This tension is a sure sign that you are not in your harmony. So, and this also speaks to the lovers of relationships. Now, on this card, there is a practitioner, and their group is going into the woods to do ritual, and then there is the grandma and the granddaughter up here. So this is like their mom looking over fondly at their family or their practice here. And so you are kind of weighing these options up here, because you do feel kind of torn. Now, I don't feel like there is a situation with kiddos and a grandma, but this is talking about this energy. There's something that is pulling you towards this what we'll call is mundane existence. That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's regular life. It's the hustle and bustle, the regular regular life as we see it in our society today. And then there's this other call to you to go out into the metaphorical woods and perform this ritual, or to dig in deep to this secret, sacred knowledge. So this is your fork here. It does appear, even though you have fond memories of this past situation, that it does feel like you are choosing this path less traveled of this spiritual seeker and finder. And then we have the element of cups. So this is speaking about emotion. So this is also an emotionally kind of it's kind of all of that. It's like kind of rocky because you are pulled towards this person. You're repelled by this person. You're also pulled towards this new path. You're pulled to go inward into these inner deep waters that reside within us. And so there is this call to really swim in your own emotions and see what this ocean of emotion is bubbling up from. Where does it emerge from? This is where you find this. At the bottom we have the Empress. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities are going to present themselves to you when you're in this High Priestess energy. And definitely the Chariot, the Lover, the element of Cups, once you get through this stage, this fire forward, this making this choice, this delving into the emotions and seeing where they spring from, you find yourself incredibly stable and feeling quite abundant here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Oh boy. All right. 3 cards, please, for our Scorpios. come on, that's too many. Too many, please. All right. All right, we'll take them. All right. All right. Gopsy, and I can't read that second word. Topsy, I don't know. But all that is transpiring here from in between these mid months is really changing your perspective on things. This internal work is really going to pack the punch in giving you this fresh look on things. Because you're finding new ways to kind of look at everything. This is the key. Whatever you discover in these deep waters within yourself, where these waters emerge from is this gift. And this changes how you see everything. The singer of the chalice. So we have some more cup energy here. So, and it doesn't feel like this at the beginning of the mid-month, but by mid-March, you're finding your capacity to trust is expanding. You're finding more patience within yourself and within your energy because you're no longer in contact with this tension energy all the time. This allows space for your creativity to shine and really for your life to become a miracle is really what's taking place. It's like against all odds, your life is becoming a miracle and unity. So in this hermit mode, when you discover this in the waters of yourself, this is a mystical experience you're having. You're coming home to your spiritual essence, your spirit itself. And this essence of yourself is where you and the divine merge. There's this overlapping, this merging here. To see this, to realize this, to see it is to be it. This changes everything. All right. Please give us 3 cards for our Scorpios for what is on Scorpio's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. The Pearl of Wisdom. This is what you're discovering. This Pearl of Wisdom. Deep in the depths. Two more, please. Release. Okay. All right. So we have the Pearl of Wisdom, release, introspection, and unfolding. So, like I said, you discover this pearl of wisdom, this wisdom and knowledge of the essence of yourself, this inner genius or true self or the divine self, all whatever verbiage, you're discovering this pearl that has been hiding uh, underneath this ocean of emotion. Let's see how many times I can say that. And then we have release. So to discover this creates this big release, almost as though you find it and you kind of internally look to the divine and you're like, thank you. And you're receiving it, but you're also releasing it to the divine. It merges into the divine. You are essentially merging into the divine as you release this past, release this storyline. And this all comes from this introspection, which is falling right here on top of the Hermit card. So you're realizing this cosmic you, that the entirety of all of the universe, all of physical reality, actually exists within you, within your awareness. And then we have unfolding. So this is this unfolding process taking place. You go within, you discover, and then everything begins to unfold from there. It's almost, it's happening on its own once you discover this. It's natural unfolding. All right. Please give us 3 cards. How does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life? Here for our Scorpios, please. 3 cards. All right. So we have cheerful, merchant, and thought. So, and this is kind of speaking about this situation, how it started off very cheerfully. You may go to a lot of parties with this person, celebrate. There is some indulging of party delights here taking place. So this is kind of types of things you would do with this person. This is the spirit trying to indicate who this is for you. A merchant. So this is a business person. I feel like you are also a business person. You are attempting to start this new endeavor. And it does appear that this merchant is not on the up and up. So somebody's not playing fair. And then we have thought. So you are really ruminating on this. You're really thinking this over quite a bit. And this is in part where you're like, I just need this me time. You're kind of sniffing out that there's something funny style, and you're like, I just need some me time. Do know that when you say, I need some me time, this person is going to kind of react poorly because they know that you're on to their scent here. This is also with this thought speaking about this studious energy that you are stepping into, taking in a lot of information, which is going to require a lot of thought on your part. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final parting message. What would you like to leave Scorpios with for what is on their path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message. All right. So we have the 8 of Swords, the Death card, and the 9 of Swords. And at the bottom we have the Page of Cups. So you have been dealing with a self-imposed restriction. here with the Nine of Swords, and a part of it is you have had a sense that this person is perhaps too good to be true, or they're a little too persuasive, or a little too charming. But you have ignored some red flags and given them rope here. And essentially, they have used this rope to tie you up here, metaphorically speaking, of course. But this does have you, and has had you in the recent past, kind of second guessing yourself, second guessing decisions. If there's any disruption in your endeavor, you're kind of like, is this me? Is this something they're doing? Your spidey senses are already tingling about this. And unfortunately, sometimes this is how we have to learn about these things. But it does appear that this is coming to an end, that you are walking away from this situation. And so this with the death card, this is marking this ending of this old. And with every ending, there is this new day dawning for you. So there's a lot of change. There's definitely a transition taking place. Definitely, whatever you discover in this hermit mode is a profound change. This is going to change. Like I said, it's going to change everything. Now, also, there is this end taking place with this person here. So they're definitely going to have, I feel like they are already having some worries, some restless nights, some anxiety, because they kind of know that you're on to them already. So if you notice them getting even more charming, this kind of love bombing type of technique, do know that they know that you're on to them. So you might want to keep that to yourself till just the right moment, and then you drop it on them. And I feel like this is kind of coming from you initially when you break ways from this person. You are having some restless nights. I don't feel like there's fear or worry, but you are having an emotional time, and this does kind of hit you in the evenings when you're kind of alone here. But this is I feel like this is a temporary energy for you. This is going to be a little bit more long-winded for them. And we have the Page of Cups. So you are really riding on these intuitive messages, these little spidey sense tingles that you're getting about what's going on. But do know that this is rerouting you towards your true destiny. So unfortunately, this was necessary to get you to where you need to be, and to get you to this Ace of Pentacles. So this is really, and I feel like moving ahead, this is wonderful. Studies are great to take in this knowledge, but it's really this discovery about yourself that is kind of priceless. You can't weigh this against any book knowledge. This is the firsthand experiential knowledge of yourself. So you are receiving this, and this is going to take you beyond this garden. I feel like this garden is kind of this arena, where this person has kind of corralled you with this charming behavior, this love bombing. This is this garden. It looks good, but it's like, say if you're in a garden that looks good, but there's not the things that you need there. There's no water. There's no food. There's no place to sit down. All the flowers are kind of stinky, and the grass is hurting your feet. It's not pleasant. It looks great. It looks like it should be great, but it's not. And so you're receiving what's necessary to take you out of this false garden that this person has created. This false person with the devil here. So this is speaking about this unhealthy relationship. And this unhealthy relationship, this person, like I said, had corralled you into this illusionary garden here. So this person was definitely restricting you so that it can control the outcome and reap the harvest of whatever was to come. So whether or not you felt trapped, you were trapped. I feel like you are releasing yourself from this. And because this is feels like this is a somewhat of a intimate relationship. I can't necessarily say romantic, but this is an intimate relationship. So there is temptation and sexuality tied up into this. There is attachment. All of these things that this person is using to essentially reap your harvest. This guy. Then we have the Eight of Cups. So you are walking away from that. We have a couple eights on the table. So this is the number of advancement. You are advancing forward beyond and past this person. And this is the kind of the card that reads to me of like, the party's over. It's time to go home. This party has gone south. The cops were just called. It's time to get out of here. This is this kind of vibe here. You've withstood all you can stand, and you can't stand no more. You're out of here. So you're taking off. And I saw what was underneath here, so I have to take it. So this does leave up this space for this new avenue of study, finding new ways to express yourself, communicate your truth, and really embark on this new journey, this new path. And I saw it was underneath here, so I must take. And here we have another Seven of Swords. So his sneakiness knows no bounds. Whoever this, him or her, this person is really a piece of work here. So this is someone who is very deceptive. They hold swords by the blade. It can't be a good move, but they are attempting to get away with what is yours. So very tricky, very sneaky, and they really think they're slick in doing this. This person really thinks that they have this kind of savvy about them. And I feel like they have kind of pulled a similar something with other people. This is their mode of operandi. This is how they do. This is how they get on in life, is by doing this to people. So don't fall for the okie doke. All right. So Scorpios, I think we'll leave this reading here. I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-February to mid-March. What you are going to discover is going to literally blow your mind. Literally. And also this situation is unpleasant and their energy is uncomfortable, to say the least. But you are getting yourself out from underneath this, and it's all to the good. You're really coming out on top here. And you have this new trajectory going on here. So it looks pretty good. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Scorpios, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.